how they decorated their wall builders. They build walls. So they surrounded their town with, walls that goes hundreds of miles, but was destroyed. And when they were going to attack Owu, it was like about 3 towns that came, not only one. They came in 3s to attack Owu. So Oyo was there. Why was Oyo sacked? Oyo was sacked because of internal crisis, jealousy, strife, and then also they were too proud. Pride destroyed Oyo. Because they used to fight Nupe. They would fight the Nupe people and make them pay Shakole. Right? Restitution, whatever. And then they intermarry. And then they settle conflicts with them. They settle. If they have conflict, they bring it to Oyo. The Oyo will settle the conflict. So, but after a while, Oyo people started fighting on the inside. The princes started to gallivant about the town and just enjoying themselves while the warriors were fighting wars. And then the warriors say, okay, this is going to stop. That's how Bashorun Gaa's issue started. And he too wanted to live like a king. So he started killing them, killing the kings. Take their wives, take their property, take everything, and make it his own. Right? So when that was going on, people were trying to find out how are you going to stop this guy. He's so powerful. Then he has magic powers as well. Could turn to elephant, could turn to crocodile, could turn to a snake, giant snake, could turn to anything he wants. So Alaafin Abiodun went to another area of Okakanfo and begged him to come and save them in Oyo. And that's how they subdued Bashorun Gaa. And it took a while before he was already getting older and he was sick because they poisoned him. Poisoned his food. So he couldn't walk. So when they were coming, he's supposed to mount a Odo mortar. He was supposed to mount it. And when he mounts the mortar, he will do the commandment and then, right? And he will turn to the creature. But it was impossible. He couldn't get there. So his son was dragging him. No, he couldn't. He was too weak. That's how they came there. They took him, bound him, and took him to the king's palace. So in front of the king's palace, they just bound him over. They brought all his charms, all his property, everything. They brought it down there. Some of his children, they were killed. Some ran away. And the account was so vivid because he put up a fight. He had swordsmen and archers at the rooftop fighting the Oyo soldiers and all the other army that came to support. But that was not enough. They burned the house down. And then he was begging. At his last minute, he was begging and said they should forgive him, or everything that he did, that he will be a servant to the king, all this. They said no. Because that guy was so strong that he asked the king to come every morning to prostrate for him. Can you imagine the king prostrate for him?
It was the Bashorun.
It was the Bashorun. It's not even the Balogun. It was the Bashorun, but he was so powerful this time. And it made Oyo so powerful. Because every war they must win. The Dahomey cannot say, Fem, any nation around, they just conquer them really quickly, fast. So they know him. So Bashorun Gaa's life, Bashorun Gaa's demise caused the disintegration of the Yoruba race. Through that war that the Nupe decimated Oyo Ile completely. They burned it to the ground, and and there are bodies all over the place. Bodies, blood, all over the streets, everywhere. And they took our sculptures, all the beautiful bronze sculptures, everything. They took everything valuable. They took them away. And after that, Oyo moved to a stationary, a kind of temporary town, and then they started building. They moved their camp, and they started building and built new Oyo town. And that's where this present Oyo is right now.
So the original Oyo
was Oyo really.
It still exists.
See, the Owu was called Owu Ikole.
Oh, so
Yeah.
So this Owu is not the same present Owu in Abeokuta.
It's the same, but they were split. We were split because a lot of us came to Abeokuta. Some went to Kwara State. Some are still closer to Oyo. The real location, original location, still exists, but it's not owned by Owu anymore.
Where is that place?
It's in Osun State. Right?
State.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So-
And then they are in Ijebu. There are some Owu kings in Ijebu. Right? Ijebu Owu exists. How we do things. We already have our own political structure. You know,
Right.
we created it. We created it. We strengthened it. We had the 9 chiefs who will decide whether the Oba should go or not. Should not. We have them, right? Out of the 9 chiefs, they have 1 woman. That's the Erelu, right? Erelu is very powerful. So if she doesn't, and then they also have Yaloja or Yalaje. Yeah. And then if the Yaloja of a town says, okay, no market today, there's trouble. So, and the Yalaje is always the richest, right? Because everybody making money in the market always give her, they come and pay their tribute to her. So, and then they said, the Nigerian Yoruba men are lazy, and then the wives feed them, and then the wives go to markets, they make money, the men really do any work, this, that. It's not true. They said they want to use their Western idea of subduing their men to counter anything that comes from the Yoruba philosophy of life. For example, a man and woman, they get married, they're both Yorubas. She got education, the man doesn't have education. Now she starts to command the man. She's richer than the man. Because she goes to work, the man doesn't go to work. Now she doesn't cook anymore. Right? And now she goes around and you better get some cornflakes and take some cornflakes and find something to do. Start abusing the man and all kind of stuff. But this is what Madam Sophie, Professor Sophie said. She said that if we love a man, we don't care whether she works, whether she don't work. What she cares about is her husband must eat, must be at peace. Her children must eat and must be at peace. She goes to market, she haggle and this, discuss about exchanging of money, and then she comes home tired, but she reserves some energy for her husband, reserve some energy for us. Have you eaten? That's what first thing she will say when she comes back home. If she has a model, house help, those one will help. If she doesn't, she will go to the kitchen herself. As rich as she is, she will cook the food. People don't understand that when your wife cooks for you is different from when somebody else cooks for you. That's how you can live long, provided you are solidly in accord with your wife, right? So you can live long. Yeah, Professor Sophie said it.
And you're not